Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. Tuesday, May 20. I'm Paul J from Crypto Traders Arena. Let's start with Bitcoin on daily as usual, and let's see what we have. Morning, Andrei. Morning, Sebastian, Cătălin. Hey, Hania. Hey, Robert. Aure. Andrei, Ivan, and everyone. People, if you want to help out a little bit, you can repost the tweet we have here. I know the regulars are reposting every time, but maybe for new people, maybe someone forgot to do that. Okay, starting with daily chart on Bitcoin. Market is strong. Again, market is strong. Yeah, we have short reload zone. Yeah, we are above 78.6. Yeah, we have some bearish divergence here, small ones, but they are there. But the market doesn't want to give up. We don't see a daily M. We don't see anything. Seems like, for the moment, we want higher before we want lower. So, if we don't get a clear setup, we don't short. We don't want to bet against the market. If the market wants to go higher, why we should hunt short setup? Let's just wait. I bet that 95% of us have a lot of spot bags waiting to pump. So if the market will pump, I don't think we'll be upset. No? Hey, Thomas. Okay. Now, that's daily on Bitcoin. We have bearish divergence here. It's confirmed already. Yeah, we had from couple of days. Similar on RSI. We have a small one. Maybe we'll confirm the bigger one. Just maybe. I don't know. We confirmed the bearish divergence here on MACD histogram. Well, if the market is bearish, please give me an EM. You know. No EM, no short. We'll just wait to see what happens. Tuesday, usually, we get some volatility. We can push all the way back down here, maybe even lower, or we can SFU the high here, 109.4. And that's, I think, the all-time high. No? Will happen in the London session or in the New York session? Just think about it. Maybe in New York, no? Okay, that's Bitcoin. Until we'll see a clear EM, I don't think it's a good idea to bet against the market. Ethereum versus dollar. Well, no short reload zone. We are still in the middle of nowhere. And some people most probably got stopped out, up or down. You can see we pushed up, took some stop losses, then we pushed down, took some stop losses. And actually we are forming kind of a diamond pattern here. It's not the best area to even look at Ethereum and try to long. If we'll retrace all the way back down, well, more than happy to load. If we'll push here, more than happy to hunt an EM. But here in the middle, you'll have to be a day trader to be able to trade that environment. Yeah? Watch Stefan live stream after we'll finish this one. Huh? Stefan will discuss the lower time frame. But people, a warning, if you are not a day trader, don't fuck around. You can destroy your account fucking around on the wrong time frame, trying to look like a day trader, and actually you are not a day trader. Okay? Respect the time frame, stay on higher time frame if you don't have experience. Because a trader like me could take a scalp here, make money, and another beginner could lose a lot of money in the same idea. Sorry, that's the reality. So, don't try to become from beginner to scalper. It's not possible. Okay. Indicators. Well, bearish divergence on OBV. Small one there in the top. OBV. RSI. Give me a clear EM. Well, we don't have one. Well, no EM, nothing. And by the way, look at it. Yeah, could be a good location to short, but like I said, I prefer a lot higher. $3,000 looks like a magnet now. Similar, $2,000 looks like a magnet now. So let's wait for one of these two levels as a swing trader, and then maybe we'll reassess. Bitcoin dominance. Well, straight down. Nice fake out here, straight down. We are retesting that level. Let's go on 4-hour chart. And we said, well, let's wait for an M. We have an M on 4-hour chart, but not exactly at the location we wanted. We wanted above 64%, and we have the M below 64%. You don't see the M? Well, let me show you the line chart. Well, there you go. On the line chart, this is a higher high, not the correct M. But if you put the candles back, you can see here we have a higher high. So this is a valid M in my opinion. It's only 4-hour chart and it's below the short reload zone. So not the best. We can push Tuesday higher. We can push here in 64, 64.5 and then M out. Yeah, impossible. Is this the M everyone is waiting for? I don't know. We'll have to wait a little bit more. When 10K? 10K for what? For one Bitcoin or 10K for one Ethereum, Sebastian? Okay, let's take a look at Ethereum versus Bitcoin, but we need to zoom out. So daily is the time frame. This will be the perfect scenario, people. As you can see here, bouncing. We are in that bounce, and then dropping here, and then W, and then breakout and retest. Yeah, a lot of if and but and then. But that's just a squiggly line I draw a couple of days ago. So I'm waiting for a bounce here to retest this top, then back down in the long reload zone, then form a W. You take the W or you miss it, we'll have a breakout, and maybe we'll even have a retest. For one TIA. That's the best joke for today, Buko. 10K for one TIA. Well, if you'll get a 10K for one TIA, Bukur, you'll be really, really happy. But I don't think it's possible or doable. Remember, they have small unlocks that will keep the price far away from 10K. Okay. So that's one of the scenarios. The second one is to create a kind of a W here and do an aggressive AB equals CD. And I think both scenarios are doable. Yeah, something like this. So this will be the AB. Let's clone that one. Something like this. Pushing up here in this area. Up in the 003. If you zoom out long enough, big enough, you'll see that 003 is an important level. Okay, so two scenarios. This is the white one, and let's make this one the green one. Green. Yeah, that's better. And let's just put it CD. No? Well, if I put CD on it, it will change the color. That doesn't matter. No. There you go. So A, B, C, D, or coming out here, going back down here. If you see a W here and you are aggressive long and you think, well, you can take that one as an AB equals CD setup. But for the moment, let's put 4-hour chart. We don't have not even that. Okay, no W. No W, no trade. Okay, now let's take a look at CME. Bitcoin on CME is looking acceptable here. People, what you want from CME when you are bullish and you are hunting long setups, you want the CME price to be above the regular price. Okay, so you want the CME price to be a bit higher. Okay, morning, Stefan. When you are hunting long setups, if you consider to look at CME, you should consider this one. If the price of CME is above the regular price, that means market could push higher. If the price of CME is below the regular price, usually not the best bullish sign. Just my 2 cents. Nothing special here. But now we can aggressively attack the high. In the London session, in the New York session, maybe tomorrow, who knows. But the price doesn't want to give up. Had a lot of opportunities here to go back down, here. Go back down, fill this gap. No, not yet at least. Let's take a look at Ethereum on CME. Well, finally we are slowing down. But you can see, bullish, clear, strong OBV, nothing we can say this is bearish. RSI is not even in the overbought area, so no divergence. We can see a potential divergence here on MACD histogram, potential, because we need to close below this level on daily to confirm it. So actually, what we have here, we have a good location to think short. We have a big fat run number, $6,000, but nothing more. So location only. 1K for on gold. Nah. I'll be happy also, Robert. I don't mind to see e-gold. I bought e-gold at $20. I bought at $15. So if we'll go to 1,000, well, we'll see step by step. Total market cap. You can see we are in a short reload zone. We are consolidating here. Like I told you here, don't take DCM until you see a clear breakdown. It could be a fake out. Total tree is looking similar. Gold market. Sorry. Gold market, we accepted above this neckline and we are consolidating, but you can see the prices doesn't want to push higher. We can look at long ideas in the long reload zone. So if we'll see on 4 hour, let's not think daily. 4 hour chart, if you'll see a W in the long reload zone, maybe. If I zoom out enough, well, you can see the long reload zone, the big one. You can see the pump chaser zone here. If you'll put a pump chaser zone, you'll see it's in confluence with this level. Look left, we have some support. So if we confirm DCM, technically we should fight in time, not tomorrow, but in time we should go to this level at least to retest. I'm not saying long reload zone, but if you'll reach that level, pump chaser zone, then yeah, we can think about long reload zone. For the moment, well, we accepted, we confirmed this YM, but we are still fighting. If some bad news will come, maybe we'll pump again. If not, slowly, gold should come back down to retest some levels. I know a lot of people say, well, no, gold will go to the moon. Well, okay. Go and buy gold now at 3,200. You'll be my guest. Be my guest. Look at it. Bearish divergence, YM on daily. I'm not talking 5-minute chart, people. I'm talking daily. Yeah. So bearish divergence here on OBV. RSI. OBV has some YMs. And top at above $3,000. Potential top. We can do another SFU to attack 3,500. Yeah, it's possible. But for me, it's too late to even think long here on gold. Okay, shitcoins, they are in the same place like yesterday. 1, 2, 3% up or down. Up this time, but nothing special. All of them, they are just going sideways, which is good for us. We can load more if we still want to buy them. Now, let's go on lower time frame and see what we have. Let's keep it short. We took this trade, we missed this one. I missed this one on Asia session. Then, yesterday, because I'm a stupid trader, and sometimes I really mean it, I'm a stupid trader, we had this W here. Nice one. Yeah? Nice one, with some W's, not the perfect setup, but we had a double. And I said, well, it's too big for me. I'll not take it. I don't think I have at least 2 to 1. Well, sometimes I'm missing some trades. Huh? What do you say? Looking back was a good idea. I said I consider a reasonable target short reload on 61.8. 1.3, not enough for me. So before yesterday was looking, well, not enough for me. But now you can see, market give us 2, even 2.5. But why I didn't took the trade? Because I consider a reasonable target 61.8 short, not all the way up. Sometimes the market will give us to pushing higher, but you can see why I didn't took this one. Yeah, I don't know. For me, doesn't look like a mistake, but looking back, well, was a good trade. Yeah, it was. Here, yeah, here, a stupid trader like me took a trade. You know that guy? And posted for everyone. For VIP, actually. Yeah. And look what happened. I bet more than half of the people who took the trade closed it too early. Yeah. If you close it here at 61.8 is not a mistake. Okay? If you close it at 61.8 is not a mistake, in my humble opinion. Okay, 61.8 short reload zone, it's a good target. Don't be too greedy. You close the trade and that's it. But if you close it before 61.8, you should review your plan. You should review your mentality. You should review a lot of things. Okay? Because when Stefan is posting a winning trade, he's maximizing the profit. And some people, they're not able to maximize the profit. They'll close at 1 to 1 or even sooner. And when Stefan is hitting a stop loss, because it's a trader and he has a win rate, yeah, 55, 60%. No. When he's hitting a stop loss, you hit the same stop loss. So at the end of the month, when Stefan says, well, I made 25% profit, you'll say, well, how the fuck he made 25? I made 5. Or I'm break even. Well, that's why. Because you are not maximizing here. Yeah, indeed, this was a scalp when he told you to make it risk-free in this area. But I bet he didn't close until here in the short reload zone. You did? You have to ask yourself why you did. You had any EM here? No, you didn't. Until you hit the 61.8, you didn't have any EM. So why some of you closed the trade too early? Okay? Up to you. You get the idea. Here, when you saw this EM, well, okay, 61.8 EM, okay, let's close the entire trade. But until here, nah. Now what we have? Well, now we have an EM here, kind of an EM. With bearish divergence, I mentioned this potential trade last night for the ASEAN people. And well, didn't manage to get a clear EM here. Now we have the EM. But seeing the market staying here, I don't like it. I want a breakdown and then a retest. And by the way, the window of risk is big again. So, you think it's worth the time and effort to take this EM? Let's just frame it. Maybe the market will give us more, but I have to take this entire EM as an example. And I need a 2 to 1. Well, 2 to 1 will be here. It's realistic, not limit. So I'll take this one. No, I'll wait to see what is happening in the London session, and maybe I'll get a better entry, and then maybe I could hunt a short idea. Honestly, I don't really want to short, seeing the higher time frame strength. What you think and what is probable, it's a totally different thing. Yeah. Let's take it step by step. If we'll sweep the lows here, well, people, I have the SFU still in the market. I played this SFU. We made some money from Sunday. Now if we'll come back down here, possible. But for the moment, I'll wait to see the London session, what will do. I could see the market sweeping the high now and maybe even sweeping the bigger one in the New York session. Market is, let's put 1 hour chart. If we'll close like this and we'll confirm this M, then okay, we have an M. That's in 9 minutes. But you can see, not the best. Not the best approach. This M is too big for my taste. So I need a bounce here, or I need a breaking down and then a retest to take it. Don't be aggressive long now. Don't. If you didn't hunt long ideas here, don't hunt long ideas in the short reload zone. You get my idea. Ethereum. Well, not too many things we can do. Up and down, but looks like we are, if we look left, looks like we are fighting 2,500. Now we are sticking to that level. And when you see the market sticking to one level and staying fighting above and below that level, that's an ugly range usually. It's not the best idea to trade. Solana. Well, we had a dump. No clear W the other side of the trend line. I was looking for Solana. Maybe it will give me a clear level. No. And now if we take the pump and dump, we are in a short reload zone. Where we had a short reload zone here. I'll short Solana? No. I wanted the long idea here. I didn't manage to take it. Tao. No. Downtrend channel still valid here. You can see it? Look at the channel. Kind of ugly to trade something like this. Yeah, maybe. You can see if I put my way of seeing the channels, we're still there. Well, we'll go the other side and we'll put a W, then okay. But yesterday, the same trader that took that scalp showed us a W here. And I said, well, Stefan, please post for everyone to take this trade because it looks really nice. And he did. And all of you should be long. Hopefully. If you are not long, ask yourself why. Well, Stefan, I'm not calculating like... I'm calculating different. Good profit. Good profit means when I book some profit. It's at 1-to-1. If it's at 1-to-1 or slightly above, that's a risk-free position. And honestly, sometimes, or multiple times, usually, a risk-free position is more important than some profits. Yeah? So, a risk-free position is a strong position to be in. Why? I have exposure, so I could win, but I cannot lose. That's the best position possible. And people need to learn that. No? And instead of taking some profit off and be a bit greedy, try to get in the risk-free position because that's the best you can do. And the market, if the market wants to push higher, then you don't care. You'll be more tempted to let it run, yeah, to maximize the profit. So people, try to get in a risk-free position. We have 1-to-1 here, so if you took it, you should be risk-free. We have the retest of the double here. So you can move your stop to scratch if you want. If you made your trade risk-free here in this bounce, well then you close 50%. But if you waited for the retest and now you are trying to make it risk-free, you can move your stop to scratch and keep the initial position. This is my 2 cents. Exactly. If you manage to get as many as possible, well, you'll see in time. But I'm not talking about 2 setups, 3 setups, 10 setups. All 10 of them could go to break even again. And maybe you'll not make any money. But wait for 100 setups and try to maximize the profit. Make it risk-free and wait. You don't need too many of them to make a lot of money. Yeah, that's the hard work. Yeah, indeed. But nobody told us that trading is easy. I didn't trick Stefan. Told him, Stefan, join me. I'll teach you how to trade, and it'll be really easy to make money. No, I told him that I'll destroy him until he'll learn. I put a lot of time and effort until I learned, and I learned the hard way. Yeah, I had to test a lot of things. Nobody was there to tell me, well, psychologically, this is not a good idea. Well, make this, do that. I had some guidance from Brian, but nothing more. Okay, that's Tia. For half 4 hour chart, I think. Look at 4 hour chart. 4 hour chart is not ready yet. Can you see? Maybe you'll form a bigger double here, and you can take that one. But as a day trader, trade was posted. If you took it, you are nice in profit. Hopefully, you'll go straight to the moon. Like Bukur said, $10,000 per TIA. If they'll do backwards, Bukur, yeah, not small unlocks, small locks, maybe we have a chance in a couple of years. Yes, 1 hour time frame, you can see market is slowly pushing higher and higher, but RSI is not so happy. OBV is just following the price action. I think it's slowing down because it's close to touch this big fat round number, $6,000. We'll front run that level. I think we'll swap that level, and then maybe we'll dump. It's too close now. Well, if you want Stefan to answer you, smooth operator, please wait a little bit. Stefan will live stream in half an hour. Okay? And you can ask him all the questions you want. As long as you are behaving nicely, probably Stefan will answer. All of us, we are interested in long in 95 if the market will reach that level. The problem is if we'll reach that level. Because if you take it level by level, we are day traders also, 95 is too far away for the moment. And every time the market is strong and is pushing higher and higher, people are dreaming for lower levels. They are not looking what is in front of them, they are hoping for the market to push lower and lower. And they'll buy 120 because they'll FOMO at the end. Depending, if you are a position trader, if you are I don't know, a swing trader, 95 is reasonable. But if you are a day trader, it's too far away for the moment. Anyway, I don't see a setup here on ES. I remember Stefan took a trade here in this area. I hope he's nice in profit and still in the trade. Bitcoin on CME, you can see nothing special. Adjust this one. Shitcoins on deck screener. Well, 9, 20, 10% up and down. Well, nothing special. Griff is still buyable here, I think. We are just a bit above 16.8. It's trying to do a double. At least it's trying. But we had the price below 16.8. Griffin, it's a bit too high, and I said if you have a position, okay, if not, don't chase here. For me, it's not chaseable at 10 cents. Come on. The all-time high was 6 cents. No, not good enough. But if you manage to buy here at 3 cents, then you are nice and clean. Arena we talked about, and there are better people to talk about Solana shitcoins or AVAX shitcoins than me. I'm just selecting a couple of them, investing a little bit. I'm not day trading them. So, I'm not the best one to talk about them. News on X, not too many things happen. I scanned the X a little bit. Well, kind of quiet for this price action, honestly. Yeah, I don't see too many people being too aggressive. The public is not here. That's the problem. That's the good thing. And Bitcoin is pushing higher. So Bitcoin is above 100K, 106, 100 and 105. Okay, and public is not here, and I don't see nothing special here. That's a good environment for the market to push higher. Last pump, okay, last pump here. When we pumped here, everyone was bullish. Now we had this a little bit of dump and everyone is quite scared again. That's PTSD, people. People are too scared to do something. The difference between Bitcoin and altcoins is getting larger and larger. And at some point in time, we have to go to the mean. Bitcoin dominance has to go back down sooner or later. Most of us are deep in shitcoins and we are waiting. Well, the best thing you can do if you are deep in shitcoins like me is to have patience, a lot of patience. That's the key to succeed with shitcoins. Yeah. Yeah, but in the same time, Monero is too high for us to touch. Yeah, it's looking strong if you bought when we bought. Below 200, a lot lower. Now, now what you can do, if you bought the lows, you can sell half on a double. But to buy now, asking for trouble. What, we can go to 1000? Yeah, but it's a good risk to reward for us? No. Okay, people. Let's call it here. I don't want to go, for example, you saw today I avoided to go on lower time frame on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I just mentioned DCM here. Why? Stefan will do the live stream. So I'll let the scalping part to Stefan. Okay? His live stream will be longer than mine. He's doing Tuesday about 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, depending what he see in the market. He's doing a good job. So please following Stefan. In 10-15 minutes he'll start. Okay? You can ask him questions. You can just behave nicely. I'll be there in the chat. And I'll hunt today. I'm looking at the Bitcoin chart specifically because I see that I see some potential setups there, and I don't want to miss a good entry. Yeah. Okay. That being said, let's not make it too long. Let's call it a live stream. Okay. And please join us in the next one in 10-15 minutes. Okay. See you guys. Bye bye.